everybody, how you all are? This is the second camera, or the selfie camera, on the Excursion XB, which is made by Vulcan. Here, let me show you. This is the main packaging of it. At least from what I'm seeing. I hope it won't show up after it might. Let me tell you what's on it. It's got Intel Atom Z3735F processor, quad core, 133 gigahertz with a 1.83 gigahertz turbo boost. It's got Intel HD graphics. This is at its highest setting, which is 1080 by 720p 36 per second, which is HD 720. It's got 2 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. It's got the access for up to 64 gigabytes of a chip, a microchip. It also has 32 gigabytes of eMMC RAM for storage internally. It's got Windows 10. It's 1280 by 800 touchscreen display, which works pretty nice. It's 10.1 inches. And it's got a 2 megapixel front camera and a 2 megapixel rear camera. It's got stereo speakers. It's got a whole bunch of jacks and stuff like that. It's supposed to give 8 to 10 hours of battery life. I've been getting about 4 or 5, but I've been running it pretty hard. What else? It's got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. And it's got a little keyboard that goes flat on it, but that's one of my favorites. Anyway, sound-wise, the previous video that you saw was taken at, I just took it. I had the tablet, picked it up, started yipping around with it, and took some footage of it to see how it come out. And that's what we got. That little 8-inch that's in the picture is the one that I ended up with after that big fiasco. And man, it's slow, it stalls, it does all kinds of stuff, but it does okay for streaming, which I'm really surprised. I think that that one would probably work better if it was an Android tablet, because I've noticed that Android's tablets seem to run a little bit quicker on using the same type of platform as compared to Windows. This one here works pretty good. It does a lot of what I want it to do, which is basically, this is just a travel laptop, or, well, it's a tablet, but it's just a travel thing. You know, I sit someplace and I'm watching something, I put it in there and things like that. The sound on this one, without any kind of assistance, isn't all that spectacular, but I've yet to find a decent sound system coming out of a laptop or a tablet, any kind, just because I can't hear real good, so I need to have the extra oomph-up that comes from the other speakers. The little speaker that's in there, that's in that picture, is a $10 deal that we got from, I don't know, Big Lots or something, and it does well. It holds up pretty good too, and it works well with the extension batteries that I have that I usually use just for cameras, but they put power in for both the laptop, that little tablet, and that little speaker, and they ran it all day while I was doing grilling and everything, and I never turned it off. They hook up to the Wi-Fi well. They hold well with the Wi-Fi. I walk around the house with it. I go out in the garage or the shop. And I like it. That works good. This one here works really well. I like it. There's a few drawbacks to it. A lot of it is the connections that I made with the keyboard. You have to get everything set up just right for it to make the connection. And I think it's because there's a little bit more flex in the plastic piece that holds it. I think that's because of the 10-inch width. Jan has a 9-inch, and hers does really well, which is the one that I wanted originally. But this one's cool. I like this one. It's a little bit bigger. It's easy to read. I don't have to play around games of trying to mash stuff around. I don't fat finger it as much. So all in all, it's worth the investment. It was like $80. I mean, they're getting pretty reasonable, and for being inexpensive like that, I have no qualms with carrying them around with me if I lose it or something like that. Yeah, I'm out $100 and I'll cry and whine, but all in all, that's not that bad. So there it is. That's kind of like my big review of this Excursion XB. I don't know what the model number is on it. I guess I should look it up. Okay, here it is. The model number is VTA 1005XBM32. If that helps any. And it's set up real well. I didn't have any type of problems with it. And Vulcan is the company that makes this, and Vulcan is known for both Windows and Android phones and tablets and laptops, kind of like on the lower end or lower price end. But from what I understand and what I've seen, read a little bit, they seem to be pretty good components and units. So, I'm happy with this. It just lasts me a few years, and I don't drop it and shatter it and everything like that, then we'll be good to go. And I've already been using it a lot when I'm sitting in places that I can't leave, and I'm kind of stuck at, if you know what I mean. So I hope this little review kind of thing helps. Probably not, but hey, that's the way it goes. So everybody have a good day. This is kind of like a late No Dust Monday.